Okay, guys, we are back with another video. In this video, we're going to talk about Kimmy Cakes, feeling as though Bianca Censori appears to be extremely worn out from Ye's problems and his never-ending drama. Let's get into it because I don't know why is it that it is okay for Kim to drop a few pounds, and when Bianca does the same thing, they're gonna automatically assume that that's Bianca being worn out. We're in the era wherein these celebrities, anyone that's in the popular, trendy, famous circle, everyone is cutting down on the pounds and the ounces. And if Bianca wants to be a part of that, she is entitled to be a part of that. And, you know, providing that this report is true, why is it that it is okay for Kim and her family to get some Ozempic, drop the weight, but it's not okay for Bianca Censori to do so? Do you realize how hypocritical it is? They're consistently coming after this woman, and we've seen consistent reports saying that Bianca Censori must be tired because of, inheriting these problems. No, make no mistakes. We did see where a report came out with Vanity Fair, right? As you guys can recall, Bianca Censori, she did do an interview with Vanity Fair magazine. In the interview, she said she felt like she had to do CPR on her marriage for all of 2025. And that is quite understandable because we saw that Ye was a hot mess on the internet at that point. However, Bianca Censori stood by her husband, and now he's doing a lot better. Ye is making a monumental comeback, a historic comeback, right? Now, we know there are a few obstacles in his way, but nonetheless, the guy is doing something that has never been done before. So as such, with them coming out to say now, Kim Kardashian is alleging that Bianca Censori is fizzled out from all of Ye's problems. Like, come on. When I look at Bianca Censori, you know who looks tired? Who looks fizzled out? Kim Kardashian. Bianca Censori does not look fizzled out in my opinion. But I believe what they're getting at is if Bianca Censori drops a few pounds, oh, it is not because she wants to be on trend. It has to be because her husband is overbearing and difficult to deal with. So I want to know, like we've seen all the Kardashians dropping the pounds, dropping the weight, changing their faces consistently through the years. So it is okay for them to do so, but it's not okay for her to do so. Come on, like, make it make sense. Bianca has never given tired, in my opinion. And I know that you guys feel the same. I've been looking at Bianca and she looks good and she seems to be in a really great place for the very first time in a long while. Now, what I find to be disturbing is the fact that now that Ye is at his best, that's when they're putting out the worst about Ye and Bianca's relationship. It is really given the sense that Kim wants Bianca out of there. You guys remember it was last week we spoke about Kim reconsidering, going back to Ye for the sake of the kids. And I said to you guys, Kim is not going back to Ye for the sake of her kids. She is going back to Ye for the sake of herself because, she realizes that the family is not, as trendy as they were some time ago. It has been quite a while. I can't even I can't even keep up with how long they have been, just capturing the spotlight and capturing the scenes. They're not capturing the spotlight or the scenes anymore. Also, too, we know that Bianca Censori has lowered the family's asking price. So all that good money that they used to make at one point, they're not making that good money again as a brand. No, make no mistakes. I'm not saying that they're still not doing good. I'm just saying that they're not doing as good as they used to be. Their level of desperation, it is getting really high. And if they're so desperate to the point where they have to be pointing fingers at this woman consistently, Bianca is definitely not the one who has a problem going on. I think it is a person that is pointing the fingers. Because why is it that consistently we always have to hear about Kim's opinions of Bianca Censori? Did Bianca Censori ask Kim Kardashian for her opinion? I don't think so. I genuinely don't think so. If it's not something about Bianca Censori is wasting her time with Ye and she's young and she needs to move on with her life, it is that she looks tired. She looks exhausted. She knows that the situation with Ye is taking a toll on Bianca, and Bianca is young. Bianca needs to move on with her life and love herself. While Kim may have a point, it is not Kim's call to tell Bianca Censori how to live her life. Bianca Censori is from a marriage family. And when someone is from a marriage family, they don't give up on others so easily. If she sees an opportunity to fix whatever is going on with her husband, she's gonna try her best to help him. And not because Ye is doing okay now, it doesn't mean that he's sucking the living life out of her. I think that is a problem. I think, providing that this report is factual, I think that the problem is Ye is doing well, and Kim is sitting there going, if Kanye is doing well, it means that he's sucking the living life out of Bianca Censori. And that's not necessarily the case. Some people, they know how to render assistance to others without losing themselves. And I believe it's not just Bianca who is helping Ye. I believe Bianca's mom too is involved with helping Ye. Because as you guys can see from the biopic videos that we did a couple months ago, we saw Bianca Censori's mom, when she saw Ye entering the venue, she was so proud to see him. And she hugged that man and she was playing with his face as though Ye was her son. So you can tell that Bianca's mom is a maternal figure naturally. And she was happy to see Ye's progress as it relates to Ye's health. So if Bianca and her family wants to render some assistance to Ye, it is okay. It doesn't mean that she's losing herself in the process, but it's all mind games because, hey, after Kim got so much from Ye, if someone else did what she wasn't able to do, I think, honey, I would be pointing fingers too, right? I think I would be pointing fingers too and say, look at you. You have to be exhausted. You must be extremely tired because ain't no way Ye could be doing so good unless it's taking a toll on you. And I think it is pretty arrogant providing that what they're saying is factual. Bianca is fine, Kim. She's fine. Leave that woman alone so she can focus on her marriage. But let me hear from you guys. What's your take? And while you're at it, we're gonna talk some more in the comment section. Peace.